Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside the downtown Disney district here in Anaheim, California. We're going to be taking a complete look at the brand new Parkside market and talk about everything that there is to know about this new dining experience. We'll even try some new food offerings that they have available to see if it's actually worth the price on your next visit. We will also be checking out tons of new merchandise that is available in this area of the resort, as well as making our way all around downtown Disney to talk about some updates that are happening at this time. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. We have just arrived to the parking structure. We're going to be doing the walk today to downtown Disney. It's 11:48. It is 68 degrees, high wind warnings here in Southern California, I think until Thursday. So it is really cold, although the sun really does help. So if you guys are coming in the next few days, definitely bring those jackets. But now let's make our way over into downtown Disney. We have officially arrived here to downtown Disney. So let's go inside and take a look at our updates for today. Now, upon coming inside of downtown Disney, you guys are greeted with yet some more construction. However, it's happening here at the ESPN building. Really exciting, as there's going to be some new stores hitting this place soon. Still no announcement on what the stores are going to be, but that is pretty much what's happening in this area if you guys are curious. Once again, guys, sorry about the noise and the wind, but as you can see, you're greeted with some new sounds of Disneyland. So you could definitely see that they are making progress on the ESPN building. Very exciting, as I've actually never been in it, even in the past when they've done pop-ups and when it was actually the ESPN zone. So it's gonna be really cool to actually go inside. We have just arrived here to the DLander shop. This will be our very first time going inside this store. How exciting. Let's go check it out. So we are inside, and boy, are we greeted with some heat. So for the only price tag of $2,400, you can get yourself a Louis Vuitton bag. Oh my goodness, but there is plenty of things to pick from, including this new Her Universe shirt. Oh my gosh, it looks incredible. We also have some hats and some other things, but let's continue to take a look at this store. It also appears that they have the new Heart Valentine's Day Loungefly bags, as well as a few other shirts. But again, keep in mind, guys, this store is semi-pricey, but it's nice to see that they are carrying the Her Universe. And you can see that shirt we saw at the front. They have it on display. So again, plenty of the Her Universe collection, which the bucket hat actually looks really fun. It's kind of got like a wool approach to it. We also have some of that black and gold collection that we normally see throughout the parks. So again, plenty of stuff, but again, more higher end items, as you can see right here. And it still looks like they have some of the Stony Clover collection in stock, which I know a lot of you guys went after. There is also plenty of the patches still in stock. A few that are sold out that I'm actually not seeing right here, but I mean, Stony Clover does tend to sell really well, but it does look like they are just limited to the backpacks at this moment. And for $98, it does appear that they still have the Stony Clover bags, but these look really cool. I mean, you can't go wrong with Stony Clover if you guys are a fan of it. It looks like they also have the backpacks, and the backpacks will run $198 as well. Now, this is actually really cool. Looks like we have a Bambi collection here in stock. I know Nicole would actually really like a lot of this stuff. Really fun looking. I love the, I guess, fur feel to it. Feels really nice. So plenty of Bambi stuff still in stock, as well as a few other items here in the front. And here is a brief overview on some of the other items that they have in stock here at the store. Again, some really cool items. Oh boy, man, I wish I could shop here and get some of this cool stuff. I really do like this, would you say like a parka or like a fuzzy jacket? Looks really fun. Oh my goodness, guys, check some of this stuff out. Love how it looks. So it's got the red and cream look to it. Again, with that like I don't know, carpet feel to it on the front. So plenty of merchandise here. Now I know this is actually the sweatshirt that Nicole was talking about that she wanted. And of course they have it now. It also appears that they have some new Vera Wang ears for $5.50. And some Tinkerbell Kate Spade bags, which will run $248 each, but man oh man, does that color pop. Now here's where the Disney Lululemon collection's at. I was wondering, because I didn't actually find it inside of the parks, but it makes sense that it's here inside the DLander store. So a brief overview of a lot of the items you can find here. So that was actually a pretty neat store, seeing a lot of the new merchandise that's actually available inside the DLander shop. A lot of different things that you can find there, which you really can't find anywhere else at the resort. Now it's time to head inside the Avengers Reserve store for the very first time and see what that's all about. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is like every Marvel fan's dream. Even though I'm a Star Wars fan, right? This stuff looks incredible. So many fun options. I love the architecture and just color to all of this stuff. Oh my goodness, very spacious. You know what this feels like? Definitely feels like a Foot Locker, and it kind of smells like one too. But tons of different things that you can pick from. I know one thing I had my eye on was the little green goblin orbs, but I am not seeing them at the moment. But holy cow, I'm digging this so far. And if you are a Wolverine or Deadpool fan, man, they got you covered. There is plenty of stuff to pick from, including the t-shirt we really liked at Disney California Adventure Park. But one thing that has definitely caught my eye is this Motor Mouth Deadpool. This will run $24.99, so actually not a bad price tag. I don't actually know how to turn him on. Let's see what it does. Oh, 50 different phrases. And apparently click his head. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think they are working. And I can imagine these would be really fun. Raylani, what do you think about this store? It's good? I was saying that it actually reminds me of a Foot Locker and it smells like one.
It does. I think it has a new store smell.
And of course, my favorite Marvel character, being Thanos. They have plenty of Thanos merchandise that you can pick from. And off to the left-hand side, it does look like we have some Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise, which all looks incredible. But here at the top, check it out, guys, there is a Thanos t-shirt. And if you're big into statues, they have plenty to pick from. So it looks like they will run a few $100, but they got tons of different ones that you can pick from, including some really cool Spider-Man and Magneto, I think is that guy's name. I know you guys will correct me down below, but they have those. And for our Groot fans, there's plenty of Groot things to pick from. My goodness, this store has everything. And of course, how can you have an Avenger store without the man himself, Captain America? So again, a lot of the merchandise that you can find typically throughout the rest of the park is in here, as well as some newer items. One thing that definitely has caught my eye for $29.99 is this really cool side bag. I would definitely rock something like this, kind of fun. Love the textures. So yeah, you could find that in here as well. Oh my gosh, now that is cool. So you can get the Daredevil mask for $79, and right next to it does look like we have some more statues here inside. Not seeing any Hot Toys at this moment. However, this one really, actually, you know what? This one is a Hot Toy. So I'm actually seeing it down here, Hot Toys. So for $400, you could find the Hot Toy Iron Man, which I don't know if they sell that one online, but I'll have to check. But of course, a few more busts as well. Now, our entire back wall is basically dedicated to Spider-Man. So again, if you are a big Spider-Man fan, oh boy, do you have everything to pick from. Some more on this side is definitely just blasted with Spider-Man stuff, which is really cool to see. I did like this cup. I think it looks really fun, as well as like this t-shirt. I could definitely see Nicole with something like that. But oh my goodness, I'm still just so mesmerized on how cool this store looks. It also looks like we have, what's her name? Ghost Spider? So they have some stuff for her as well. Now this is actually pretty cool. It does look like they have a couple PS5s for some video games that you can play. I might find myself in here at some point. And guys, check this out. I know these are kind of like throwbacks to back in the day. So they do have them, looks like 2 per guest, and they will run $89.99 each. And right above that, we have the Green Goblin helmet. So these are what I was telling you guys about. They don't have any in stock, but man, the helmet does look really, really cool. All right, we just finished up inside the Avengers Reserve store, and oh my goodness, guys, that store was quite incredible. I do apologize once again for the wind and again the new sounds of Disneyland, the construction, but let's see what else we do. I know we definitely want to check out the Parkside Market in today's video like we talked about. However, I do want to check out the Star Wars trading post, and as well as seeing a ton more of updates that are happening in this area of the Disneyland Resort. So let's keep going. Now, even though Christmas is finished here at the Disneyland Resort, we can still enjoy a little bit of Frosty before he melts and returns later this year for the kickoff of the holiday time season once again. However, I'm not too sure if we're going to continue in Downtown Disney or head inside the marketplace, but I guess we'll see right now.
So typically here at the start of Downtown Disney by the marketplace is where they usually have the kids craft area, and this time it's going to be celebrating the Lunar New Year festival. So we love to bring Raylani or ourselves to come and partake in the craft. So once it starts up, I believe it's next week, we'll go ahead and bring you guys along and show you guys what the activity will be for this season.
Now here at Parkside Market, it does appear that you go inside and take a look at the different places that you can actually eat at. However, right outside there is Sonder, which is a coffee place, and I do believe it opens at 7 a.m. So if you guys need to get your coffee fix, like back in the day when Starbucks used to be in this area. So I think we're gonna try something from here, as well as going inside and seeing what they have all in there. Now it also looks like inside they have the Sonder area where you can order some food as well. Also, we have the Gigi's Chicken Shop, also Soul Sister, so this will be interesting to see what we end up trying, but we do got to go upstairs for our dining experience. So we ended up outside, we're the only ones, which is definitely a plus.
So basically, it's like there's a quick service type food court downstairs. So you could just order your stuff and then like pick your seating area over like in the grass area of Downtown Disney. If you want to come to the upstairs level of the Parkside Marketplace, this would be considered like table service. So we will have a server to come and bring us our food that we could pick up from downstairs basically. But we just want to have a nice enjoyable lunch, and why not the rooftop?
And guys, this view is quite incredible. So you can see a little bit more of Downtown Disney and definitely a different perspective, which is really nice to see. I think after we do this, I'm definitely gonna have to go inside the Star Wars trading post, see what they have. But like we pointed out, still plenty of Christmas stuff. I'd imagine it'd take a couple days to get all that stuff down. So they just came out and brought us our menus. So yeah, pretty much everything that you can find downstairs in the quick service, you can do some tabletop dining. So the only difference is, like Nicole said, you just get a waiter, but we kind of already know what we want. We're just kind of here just for the thumbnail, to be honest. Now on the back side, it does appear that this is where all of our cocktails and different drinks are located on the menu. It is really, really windy, so these menus have been flying everywhere. And while we're up here, I figured this would be the best place to do our monorail update. This is now closed with no opening date set yet here at the Disneyland Resort, which is unfortunate because the monorail is definitely a beloved ride slash transportation. Now it is just closed for refurbishment, so you guys can see the walls are put up, but keep that in mind if you're coming to the Disneyland Resort anytime soon.
So we're here at the Parkside Marketplace. We got some fun food offerings from Gigi's Kitchen, or Gigi's Chicken, sorry. And we have here for Raylani the chocolate dirt pudding. So this is chocolate pudding with Oreo crumble, Mickey Mouse sprinkles, and gummy worms. What kid would not love this? So I'm gonna get a spoon and we're gonna dig right in. All right, I'm gonna go in for the pudding and the sprinkles. I'll leave the gummy worms for Raylani, but oh my gosh, that looks really good. Here we go. Wow. Now that was a delicious treat. It's really rich in that chocolate flavor, perfect amount of Oreo crumbles, and I mean the sprinkles just make it more festive looking. And again, I know she's gonna love those gummy worms. Personally, I'm not a gummy worm person, but that is a really fun treat here for the kids. Our next option is going to be this massive chicken sandwich. So this is going to be the sweet and spicy fried chicken sandwich. This does have pickled daikon slaw, soy cucumbers, Kewpie meal on a brioche bun. Now I do want to cut half of it because there's no way I'm going to finish this. And then I'll show you what the inside looks like. All right, let's cut this open. And it is so windy out here, you guys. All right, let's put that there. And this is what it's looking like on the inside. Okay, let's get our bite in. Cheers. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a really good chicken sandwich. Now, it has like a really nice crunch to it. It's really like light and flaky and airy, if that makes sense, the breading. It's not like Popeye's chicken sandwich where it's like more of that like fast food greasy style. The daikon slaw in here is really nice and tangy. Not quite spicy per se for my taste buds, but this is really enjoyable. Now this chicken sandwich, I believe alone is $18. So it does have a pretty big price tag for what it is, but I mean, it is a very massive sandwich. Do I think this is like practical for us to get on the daily? No. I would definitely consider this like a treat myself every once in a while type of sandwich. But I mean, it is one of the chicken sandwiches I'll be dreaming about.
So we just finished up at Parkside Market. It's definitely a different experience for sure. Really fun, definitely something new and interesting here to downtown Disney. However, just make sure that you kind of know what you want, just as it gets a little bit pricey for just a typical family, as you guys know. But it is really fun, definitely some drinks we need to try in the future. The coffee shop we are so excited to try right now. But overall, a very unique and fun experience. So if you guys are coming to downtown Disney, make sure you check it out. It's really fun and definitely something to add to your must-try list.
I am genuinely so excited for another coffee shop other than Starbucks or some of like the hotel coffee shops. So we're going to be trying Sip and Sonder. Now this one is, I believe, called a Serenade, and this is going to be the honey lavender latte. I'm so excited. Let's take our first sip. Cheers. Ooh, that is so nice. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. You could definitely taste the coffee beans, but my coffee people know this has a beautiful color to the cup. It has the perfect amount of lavender. It's not overly sweet. You can still taste the coffee beans, not milky by any means. This is very, very nice and does taste very like high end compared to other lattes that I've had.
We have now arrived to the Lego store here in downtown Disney. And if you guys can believe this, I have still not gone in since the remodel. So I'm so excited to go inside, and sorry guys again, the construction is still happening. But let's take a look at this exterior first. So right underneath the area that we were showing, it does look like we have some new signage for this store, and I love the theming of it, of course, for Disneyland. I wonder how this compares to Walt Disney World's in Disney Springs, but eventually in the future we'll go take a look at that. But here are some of the posters on the outside. So it appears we have 3 more posters, Nicole's favorite being the Peter Pan. We also have Indiana Jones and the Haunted Mansion on the opposite side. Again, these look so neat. And right next to the restroom, we have the It's a Small World backdrop. So I do believe this is where we had some Lego sets or the minifig area. So it looks like we have it decorated now for It's a Small World. Now on the opposite end here at the Lego store, it does look like we have a castle. So I'm not too sure what they're trying to do here with this one. I don't think it's necessarily the Disneyland castle, but I would imagine it is. I just can't see it. But enough talking, let's actually make our way inside the Lego store and see how it actually looks. Now the setup in here is totally different from before. A lot more room now to actually shop. So right here used to be like the minifig station, like where you can actually like grab whatever and create your own. But they do still have like the factory right here, so it looks a little bit different from like kind of being out more to the left-hand side. But my goodness, this place is definitely much bigger. And on the top here in the Lego store, we have Sorcerer Mickey as a Lego minifig. I love that. It is kind of strange not seeing the glass at the top, but let's see how the other side looks. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to kind of get in the back a little bit to see more of a shot on this one. So it does look like we have Mickey and the gang at Disneyland, which is so cool. But again, tons of space for shopping. So we have more Lego sets here. And then on the back wall, looks a little bit dark, but we have the Pick-a-Brick station, which looks incredible. We also have 2 new facades, one with Captain Hook, Woody, Donald, Mickey, and Peter Pan, and the other one with some other beloved characters. Now, definitely the best wall in here. We have all the Lego Star Wars Lego sets available, and oh my goodness, they have definitely a nice variety. I know a couple new sets that just released here in January is the Ahsoka Tano's Jedi Interceptor, which is very tempting to get. We also have the Acclimator class assault ship, and I thought there was a couple more. Oh yes, the Arc 170 right down here. So a lot of Revenge of the Sith stuff we're going to be seeing this year, as well as a 4+ set. But oh my goodness, guys, the best wall for sure. And a little bit more off to the left-hand side for Lego Star Wars. But, you know, you got to come over here because this is just the best theme. Also in the store, it looks like they are now carrying some backpacks and some other merchandise for Lego, which is actually really cool to see. One of my favorite things has got to be this zombie mug. I know Nicole got me like the normal Lego head mug, but I'm thinking I'm gonna need that one eventually, as well as these tiny storage heads. I have the bigger ones, but man, the smaller ones do look really fun. And in the back area, it does look like we have plenty of Lego Harry Potter, another theme I absolutely love. So quite a bit of different options for you to pick from as well. So I just got done checking out the new refurbishments at the Lego store, and let me tell you, it looks incredible. They did such a great job. I love the modern take on it, definitely matching up with a lot of the other Lego stores here in the US. And I think they did a great job showing all of the fun decorations for Disneyland, including some of the fun characters. Again, a huge space, plenty of selection for a Lego store. They pretty much have everything you want and more. So definitely I'm gonna find myself in there, maybe a little bit more frequent than I would like. But that's definitely cool. If you guys are coming to downtown Disney, definitely check it out. Now, right outside Jazz Kitchen, it does appear that more of the decorations for the holiday time season are still out. So I'd imagine if you guys come today, you can definitely still see this stuff. However, I can't really guarantee that later on in the week, they're actually still gonna have it. But really fun decorations that they had this past year. Now here at where Tortilla Joe's used to be, there's actually gonna be a new steakhouse right here. It's gonna be called Arthur and Sons Steak and Bourbon, I do believe. It's gonna be quite interesting to see what it's going to be all about. And it's gonna pretty much take this entire space. I don't know if they're necessarily gonna be breaking all of this down. I'd imagine just because the concept art for both this place and Pearl's Barbecue that we're gonna be talking about here in a couple minutes are definitely gonna require a different structure. But let's go talk about the other place. Now here on the opposite end, this is going to be transforming into Pearl's Roadside Barbecue. It's going to be a new barbecue place coming here to the downtown Disney district. I'm actually really excited to see how this is actually going to look, because the concept art also for this place looks really cool. And you know, getting some new barbecue places in downtown Disney is going to be quite incredible. But again, we know this is going to come with a hefty price tag. Now right behind me, you guys know it as the dress shop, but it's actually going to be transforming into Disney's Storyland Boutique. I'm kind of curious to know what the change is actually going to be. Maybe some different merchandise, I would presume, or they just wanted to change the name. I'm not too sure. But the whole retheming of downtown Disney, they're definitely going to be changing things up, and this is going to be one thing that is affected. But no news yet on when the reopening is at. So if you guys are looking for the dress shop, I would definitely check, you know, the DLander shop for some stuff, as well as World of Disney, which we'll be heading to in a couple minutes. But that is an update for this area. Now we're making our way a little bit more into downtown Disney. We still need to check out Centrico. We still haven't been to this restaurant quite yet. But let's make our way over here and see what flavors Salt and Straw has for this season. Now we're here at Salt and Straw, and let's take a look at their new flavors. So it looks like they have coconut cake and pineapple jam. That does sound really good. Bananas Foster with candied pecans. I don't know what I was saying right there. And then it looks like we have a oatmeal cobbler, a chocolate caramel corn and candied peanuts, and Death by Chocolate cake. Oh my gosh, that is a tongue twister. And a few of the other loved flavors. So if you guys are wanting some ice cream here in downtown Disney, well, Salt and Straw has you covered. And we're over here, what used to be Marceline's Confectionery. Well, I guess it still is because there is that small booth, but we have the new signage for Wonderful World of Sweets. We've been talking about this for quite some time. This store is gonna be massive, guys. So you guys can see it takes up pretty much 1, 2, 3 building spaces. It's going to be massive. The concept art also for this area is just really, really cool. So I can't wait to actually go inside this store. It should be opening pretty much any moment, so we'll keep our eyes peeled. And what's a trip to downtown Disney without checking out the World of Disney store? So let's head inside and see what merchandise we can find today. My goodness, it's been forever since I've been inside. But like we pointed out in yesterday's video, the new Starbucks tumblers are out here at the Disneyland Resort. It does look like they have them here inside of World of Disney. So we've definitely seen the Disney Lacers collection, but it looks like Disneyland is starting to roll out yet another type, which I actually really think are very cute. And I believe these are $16.99 each. They are an irresistible. I don't know what I was about to say, but it looks like they have the classic the classic Mickey Mouseketeer hat, as well as the Sorcerer Mickey. So these are really fun. Something definitely different to bring to the parks. It also appears that we have a Cinderella one for the 75th anniversary. And for $29.99 each, we have a new Mickey hat, which I would definitely rock, especially with it backwards. You got the ears popping out. Maybe this is something that I'll get down the road. We also have a Daisy, which Nicole does really like. I think it's super cute. It definitely matches the Donald with like the beak being able to open. And they also have a Minnie Mouse. So some fun new options for you guys to pick from in the hat department. And here in the ear department, I just want to do a quick pan for some of the things that you can find in this little section. So quite a bit of the different things that we can find throughout the rest of the resort. Now also here in the Moana 2 area, we do have some new ears that have recently made their way to the parks. So we have this really cool looking Moana headband. Oh my gosh, guys, Raylani would freak. Maybe this is something that I'll have to actually pick up for her in the future, but these are available. Something new that has just arrived to the resort also is the Disney Mini Mix-Its. So you guys can see we have a few different selections available here inside World of Disney, which are all unresistibly so cute. I don't really know which one I would get. I would think I need all of them. But oh my gosh, guys, are these gonna be something that you're going to be picking up? Oh my gosh, it's so tempting, so tempting. And for $39.99, we have a new Disneyland balloon pillow. Oh my goodness, this would be kind of cool if they made all of the pillows. However, I still don't think I would buy it, right? But it would be cool to see like a whole couch full of different like color pillows of Disneyland. And it's really soft, giving that like squishmallow material. So if this is something that you want, it looks like World of Disney has it. And something I forgot to point out in yesterday's video inside of Candy Palace, there are some new gummies, some new treats available, keeping with that new theme of Disneyland for the year of 2025. So you guys can see a lot of that stuff is available inside World of Disney store. And for $24.99, it looks like we have a can holder. It says where dreams are made of, keeping with that like marquee sign look. Isn't that what it's called? A can opener? No, not a can opener. A can holder. I thought there was a specific word for it, but I thought this was really cool. So they have plenty of stock of this. And it looks like they have plenty of the collection that was released in 2024. So if you want any of that, it looks like World of Disney still carries it. And the same collection we pointed out in yesterday's video is all available here at the World of Disney store. So pretty much, guys, everything for the most part that you can find inside the parks is also available here in downtown Disney. However, I didn't see this sweatshirt yesterday. Holy cow, that looks really fun and cool. This is probably one of my favorite themes that Disney has put out in quite some time. And it's so tempting not to get everything. So I guess the new theme is pretty much like what it was named before, the Play in the Parks collection. So yeah, I guess I can now say that. I was hesitant at first because I was like, I'm not too sure what it's called, but that makes sense. Take a look at this hat, guys, for $29.99. This is actually really cool. a nice little dad hat. The quality looks amazing. I feel like in the past Disney's kind of cheapened out with some of their pieces of merchandise, but this one looks really good. I feel like for $29.99, and if you're a Magic Key holder you get that discount, this might be a pickup this year. Now I definitely can't skip out on the best section here at the World of Disney store, but of course it looks like it's just loaded with a lot of Grogu stuff. It does appear that the collection that we were seeing earlier on last year is still available. Hopefully we get a refresh come this May 4th. However, I do love the retro look to a lot of the Star Wars pieces of merchandise, so that was definitely a good call for this year. It definitely reminds me like a couple of years ago when we had that collection as well. I know that this initially released at D23, so it does appear like they still have some stuff in stock. And don't forget guys, you don't necessarily have to go into the park to do your own DIY headband, so plenty of selection in stock. And when I say plenty, I mean plenty. There is a lot to pick from. And it looks like here in downtown Disney, our Disney Eats collection is also 40% off. So if you missed any of this merchandise throughout the year, well, it looks like they have a small selection for you to pick from. And again, if you are a Magic Key holder, your Magic Key discount does apply. Now it also looks like our very popular sweatshirt is in stock here as well, but of course a broken size run, but these will run $69.99 each. If you guys know me, I'm a huge button-down shirt fan, and for $64.99 it does appear that we have a new one. It kind of matches this other collection, but my goodness, this looks really cool. Check this shirt out guys. For $29.99 it looks like we have all of the emotions from Inside Out on a t-shirt. So it's just a plain t-shirt, but the quality does feel really good. Nothing on the back, but I mean the main focus of course is all the emotions. And right next to that other shirt we have an anxiety shirt, which I bet you is going to be a popular item here at the Disneyland Resort, as a lot of people are buying pretty much anything that is anxiety related, but a full-size run nonetheless. And for $29.99 we have yet another t-shirt. This one is so cute. As we have Sweethearts Night approaching next month, this would be a really fun shirt to have to match with your loved one, and there does appear to be pretty much all the sizes still in stock. And of course, don't forget, inside the World of Disney store there is plenty of Mickey related merchandise you can pick from. So I just finished up at the World of Disney store, and oh my gosh guys, there is so many new things. I probably still haven't even touched even close to the amount of new things that are available for purchase, but as the days go on, the weeks go on, we'll try and catch up to seeing everything new that's here at the Disneyland Resort. We do have one more major update we want to talk about here at downtown Disney before we close out the video. And I want to give my beautiful wife a shout out for entertaining Raylani. Oh boy, it's been a tough one today.
Yeah, and these winds are no joke out here, so hopefully it calms down. We're taking tomorrow off, which hopefully will rearrange the weather, and by Thursday we're good to go, but oh boy.
Now here at Earl's Sandwich, we still don't have an update quite yet on when this is actually going to be closed, transforming into Portos. So if you guys have seen the concept art, it's definitely going to be taking up a lot of this space here in this area. So I'm very curious, but once we get some more dates, we'll definitely let you guys know. All right, everyone, so that pretty much wraps up our time here in downtown Disney. Let us know if you're going to be heading to this side of the resort anytime soon. We would love to hear. And also let us know if you guys have checked out or will check out the Parkside Market. We would also love to hear. But with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.